Con.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, first and foremost, we're going to turn to the east. We're going to give all honor and glory and power to
Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Nash.
All right, we're going to say double honors to our elders, our great apostles, our great millstones, GMS, who rule well, teach well. All right, hey, and peace and blessings to the hope and elect on the four corner, pushing the truth and sincerity, that great song. All right, we GMS Memphis / Nashville camp. All right, we come to the spirit of power of Yahawashi to prophesy the downfall of America and also the ushering the kingdom of our Lord, our big brother, who the word ignorant called Jesus Christ. His name in Hebrew, the Lashawah Kadash, meaning the holy tongue, is Yahawashi.
That's right.
And Yahawashi, his name is, he is the deliverer, he is the savior for the nation of Israel. All right? Because that's what he coming to save, the elect within the elect.
That's right.
All right? You gotta remember, the elect within the elect, man. Because Israel is his chosen, but he had chose the elect out of the nation of Israel to be delivered. All right? And that's coming soon. Like the Lord said, behold, I come quickly. All right? So we know we at the door, we at the end, but the end is where? Not yet. All right? So we're gonna get into a prophecy. I hope you brothers edified. I'm gonna lay the law down, man.
This is Revelations chapter 3, verse 10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Right. The word of the Lord's patience. All right. Going to what? The knowledge and wisdom, understanding. You have kept this. That's why he say endure all things for the elect's sake. So through all the trials and tribulation and catching all the types of hell, that the Lord, all right, pull you through. It's for what? The time that's coming. The hour of temptation. All right, which is going to come upon the whole world. And what is the hour of temptation? Going to the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. All right, that microchip. All right, soon to be implemented. All right, across the whole world. All right, you see it on social media and other base plant. All right, when it's dealing with YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, you see that a lot of people starting to take the chip. All right, and you see they gonna use, like we've been saying for years, they're gonna use the entertainers, they're gonna use the rappers, the singers, the movie stars, the athletic. They're gonna use these types of platforms with Jake. All right, to take that mark, man. All right, and we know according to the scriptures, if you take that mark, you're gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
Right, by thermonuclear missiles.
That's right.
Or however the Lord sees fit for your death. All right, so we out here to tell our people, all right, to not take that chip, man. This is a warning from Yahawashi to not take the mark of the beast, man. Right. This is a warning. If brother can grab Ezekiel, all right, the 3rd chapter real quick, say give him warning from me. And we'll start with Ezekiel by the warning, and then we'll go straight into it.
This is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Right, that's what we're doing. All right, we watching over for the elect. All right, the nation of Israel, man. The elect is watching, man. All right, that's why we come out here and spill the beans. All right, because we have been watching all week of the current events, what's going on in World War III. All right, and we were reading on something last night about Russia and China in America. So I'm like, oh, the Lord stirring up that pot, man. It's finna go down. Go ahead, Doc.
Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me.
Right, exactly. So this is a warning from Yahawashi, man. Do not take the mark of the beast, which is the RFID chip. This is a warning coming from the Lord, man. All right, through his servants, the prophet. Read it again out.
This is Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word in my mouth.
Right, hear the words in my mouth. All right, because when you go to Matthew 10:20, the Lord said, it's not ye that speak, but it's your Father. All right, the Spirit of your Father will speak within you. All right, so we out here to tell you what the Lord have said, man. And he always sent his prophets out to warn the people before the kingdom, the destruction comes to their kingdom, man. All right, you got it out.
And when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require in thy hand.
Yeah, you got it, Malachi.
Yeah, which I actually wanted to get.
I know I ain't too motherfucking cold. I can do it, right?
There's a scripture where Yahawashi said, if I had not come and spoken unto them, then had they no sin. But now they have no quote for the sin, which you might have a brother get. So, like the brother was going into, it talks about in Matthew 24, how this gospel is going to be preached among all nations, then shall the end come. So everybody all across the planet Earth, whether it's in person or on the internet, you bear witness to the truth.
Yep.
And like we're going into the mark of the beast, you heard it somewhere that the mark of the beast is that chip. So when you take it, there's no covering for that. There's no excuse why I didn't know. Everybody's going to know. Everybody's already heard it.
Yep.
This is John 15 and 22. If I have not come and spoken unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sin.
So essentially you have no excuse. And then that goes from anything from taking the chip to committing adultery, being a homosexual, all these different things. You have no excuse to continue in these wicked ways. Judgment is going to come upon you. It talks about it in Hebrews 10, I believe, like, if you want to get that, or you want to get there real quick, Hebrews 10, 26, not 31.
Right. 26.
Yeah, start at 26.
This is Hebrews 10 verse 26, and it reads, for if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remains no more sacrifice for sins.
Right, because what are you going to sacrifice that's greater than Yahawashi, which is known as the Lamb without blemish? Go ahead, Al.
Verse 27, but a certain fearful looking for a judgment of fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversary. He that despised Moses' law died without mercy under 2 or 3 witnesses. Of how much sore punishment suppose ye shall he be that he be thought worthy, who hath trodden under foot the Son of the Most High, and hath counted the blood of the covenant wherewith he was sanctified an unholy thing, and hath done despite unto the Spirit of grace.
What does that sound like? That sounds like a Christian. We're under grace, so we can do what we want. Grace, and it's an analogy we like to use often. It's like a seatbelt. You don't buckle your seatbelt in and say, I'm going to drive off a bridge because I got a seatbelt on. The point is, in case you happen to get into a scenario where I crashed into something, the seatbelt is there for protection. That's essentially what grace is. Abusing that defeats the entire purpose of that.
That's why these Christians go about it the wrong way. You know, they taking the Lord kindness for weakness, man. All right, like the brother said, our grace period, this for what? Us to get right. You can put yourself in the same mind state. Or when your mama, when you got a whooping for being bad at school, your mama beat your ass, then she'll put your punishment. You know? So the Lord already whooped our ass through slavery. It's just like we in the room waiting on it to be released. Alright? We waiting on Yahawashi. So we in the room right now just waiting on my mama to say we can go back outside, man. It's the same thing, man. The Lord got us in this grace period to set us right, man. Alright, it said that we was Baruch, brother can grab that Baruch 2 and 30, shot at 31. Baruch 2 and 31. So we were sold to the nation, not for our destruction, that's what we were for right there. But we moved the Most High to wrath, man. That's why what we at now, man. 2
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
Right. I see, that's a blessing. Hear this blessing, man.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 4. O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
See, which is what? The law, statutes, commandments. All right, in the world, we didn't keep it. It wasn't made known unto us in the world. But we got in the truth, it was made known to us, man. All right, and this was pleasing unto the Lord, us keeping the law, statutes, commandments to the best of our ability, man. Yeah, go ahead, you can.
This is Baruch 4, to start at the top, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
Right, the whole book. The New, the Old, and the Apocrypha. All right, between the Testaments, man. Go ahead.
And the law that endureth forever.
See, the law that endureth forever. All right, if brother can grab Hebrews 7 and 1 real quick. So we're going to go back to the law that endureth forever. All right, this is something that these Christians don't keep, which is the law. It ain't all about the law, but we're supposed to keep the law to the best of our ability, man. Meaning the laws that we can keep, we're supposed to keep. Because he said this is the law that endureth forever, man.
That's right, forever.
Go ahead.
All they that keep. Oh,
So you said 11 or 1.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Because essentially, the laws is what separates us from the heathen nations. Because the Lord chose Israel to be His portion, and there's a responsibility. There's a certain standard that we have to uphold, being His children.
That's right. That's why He gave us the laws. Right. You gotta remember these laws was keep us holy, what keep us separate from the other nations, man. That's why you can tell us from being so-called Negroes different from a so-called African. My way, the way of the what? The laws, statutes, commandments. You know, the way how we govern ourselves, man. Go ahead, Doc. Yeah, Romans 7. Romans 7:1.
Go on. This is Romans chapter 7, verse 1. Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law, how that the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
See, this is the book of the law, and the law is what? Have dominion over the man as long as what? He liveth. So the law is not done away with, because what Yahawashi said, I come not to destroy the law, but what?
But to fulfill
it. All right? So you still got to keep the laws to the best of your ability. Brother, get that Judges 5 and 11 real quick.
This is Judges 5 and verse 11.
Yep.
And it reads, they that are delivered from the noise of the archers.
Delivered from the noise of the archers, meaning what? The thermonuclear missiles. Okay?
In the places of drawing water.
In the places of drawing water, the representation of slavery. You gotta remember, water is the people. All right? Go ahead.
There shall they rehearse the righteous acts of the
therefore,
Lord.
You rehearse the righteous act. When you rehearse it, that means what? You practice it.
Right.
And practicing what? Make perfect.
Yep.
All right? So we rehearsing the righteous act. What is the righteous act? The law, statutes, and commandments. So we rehearsing to keep them, because when we get into the kingdom, we're going to keep them what? Perfectly, man.
Yep.
All right? But we rehearsing right now, man, to be made perfect in the eyesight of the Lord Yahawashi, man. Okay? You got it out.
Even the righteous acts toward the inhabitants of his villages in Israel. Then shall the people of the Lord Yahawah go down to the gates.
Of the Nova. Then where we at? Wisdom cry without. She utter her voice
in the streets.
All right? And we're in the opening of the gates. That's where we at, man. We're in the opening of the gates, man. You know, calling unto our people. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand, man.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc. Go ahead, Doc.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 3. Give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
Yeah, and that's what we had did. We failed from that, man. All right? We wanted to be just like them other nations. The Lord gave us up to them other nations, man.
Yeah.
You know? But guess what? Through the Spirit, we coming back.
That's right.
All right? Through the Spirit, man, we coming back, man. We know who we are, man. We know who our power is, man. And we finna be delivered, Lord willing. Go ahead, Doc.
Verse 4, O Israel, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to God are made known unto us.
Right, and that's the law, statutes, commandments. That's pleasing unto the Lord, man. You know, that's what made us a great nation. All right, these laws, statutes, commandments, man. That's what separates us from the other nations. All right, having that power, man. You know? Go ahead.
Verse 5, be of good cheer, my people.
Right, be a good church. Just know, man, hey, the kingdom of heaven is closer, man. We get closer and closer every day, man. Every minute, every hour, every second, man. We get closer to the kingdom. So be in good cheer, man. We almost out of here.
Oh.
Go ahead. Go ahead, brother.
Just to show what's pleasing to the Most High, which is the whole, like it says, it's going to say, it's going to speak better than I ever could. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 12 verse 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
That was pleasing unto the Lord. Right. He said, this is the whole duty of man. Fear the Lord and keeping His commandments, man. Doing the reasonable service, man. All right, you called to do. All right, that's what's pleasing unto the Lord. Go ahead.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 5, be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. You were sold to the nations, not for your destruction.
Right, see? Not by destruction. All right, the Lord didn't give us to these heathens to destroy us, to wipe us out the earth. He didn't do that. But what He do it for? Go ahead.
But because He moved God to wrath.
See, we moved the Most High to wrath, man. By what? Worshiping these other idols. All right, calling them other gods. All in different types of philosophies. All right, the Lord gave us up. You know, that's why we're in America today. All right, the disobedience, man. The transgression against the laws, statutes, commandments of Bahasham. You got it out.
But because He moved God to wrath, ye were delivered unto the enemy.
See, we were delivered unto the enemy. Now read, jump down to 18.
This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 18. For He that hath brought these plagues upon you will deliver you from the hands of your enemies.
See? So even though the Lord put us in this situation, He gonna deliver us out of this situation.
Right.
But guess what? He gonna have to take your faith. You gotta have faith that the Lord gonna deliver you, man.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead, now. No, you good. You good.
Jump down to this one.
Go ahead.
This is Baruch 2 and 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people.
Right, and the Lord told Ezekiel the same thing. You know, don't worry about how they look or how they talking to you, man. Just tell them from my mouth, tell them what the Lord have said. All right? Because we know they what it said in Ezekiel, they stiff-necked and hard-headed, just like they saying right here. You know? Ezekiel knew. Go ahead, brother.
But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
And that's what we're doing right now. We remember ourselves. We know that we Yahawah. We the Prince of the Power. All right? We remembering ourselves, man. We know we ain't niggas. We ain't spits. We ain't wetbacks. All right? We Israelites, man.
That's right.
The tribe of Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh. All right, Gad, Reuben, Issachar, Naphtali, Asher. That's us, baby.
That's right.
In the land of our captivity.
Yep.
But we were sent over here to serve hardcore bondage, man. All right, guess what? We remembering ourselves, man. Like the scripture said, after 3 days and a half, man. All right, the spirit entered what? Back in the earth. Going into what? 1620 to 1970, man. 350 years, man. They got what? The spirit entered back into the earth.
It's the spirit too.
Go
It's
ahead.
Baruch 2 and 31. They shall know that I am the Lord their power.
Yeah.
For I will give them an heart and ears to hear.
Exactly. And that's going to who? The elect. The elect had the eyes and the ear to hear and to see, man. Spiritual things. All right? And what we're doing right now,